Are you comfortable, or are you getting comfortable now? Doing whatever you need to do so you can feel settled, knowing that you're ready just to sit back and listen to the sounds of my words as I'm going to just guide you along a story. So any adjustments that you can make, so you can really use this time that you have taken out of time to relax and gain the most for yourself. And when you're ready, just take a nice deep breath in and let it fall out. And again, breathing in and breathing out. Just continuing your breathing in your own way and knowing that every relaxing breath you are taking is always tapping into the part of you that's apart from you, that allows you to let go of the part of you that you've been noticing that perhaps isn't serving you in the way that you'd like. So every relaxing breath you are taking will be helping you to let go of that and open up to feeling or just being present, and maybe even a little bit more comfortable inside yourself. That's right. Just knowing that there's no thing you have to do except breathe. And this is happening, is it not? And maybe your eyes are closed. Maybe you're closing them now. Whatever is right for you. Some people find their mind exploring and venturing further when they shut out all the external stimulus. And even if your eyes are open, knowing that inside your mind, some say you have a mind's eye, and just like your eyes you see with, your mind's eye also closes. And when your mind's eye is closing now, it gradually blocks and shuts out all the external clatter and sounds, all the happenings of wants and is and will be, just shutting, slowly closing, leaving that all out there so you can be still and peaceful in a way that allows you to continue relaxing and letting go. That's right. Your mind's eye can be closing completely, or you might choose to just keep it open a fraction. So should you need to get up or to do something, then you can. You will always be in control. So just knowing this, you can completely let go now, somewhere nice and comfortable and safe inside your mind, as your eyes are blocking out and allowing all of that to be there so you can hear my voice gently guiding and wandering with you round and round inside your mind. And once upon a time, on one bitter autumn morning, stood a tall child staring out the window, just staring, watching the solitary tree in the garden beginning to turn, oblivious to the sounds around him. A certain feeling began to emerge, making itself known with an old, numb and foreboding sense. And each day, the tall boy would notice the colours changing more and more, turning every leaf, the edges curling up or down, twisting subtly. And as the days went on and the morning darkness would hang around longer and colder, the leaves were turning more and more until the day came and they started to fall, one by one at first. Then suddenly, when the wind came, all at once the tree was half bare, until the sickening gloom overwhelmed him as he watched through the depth of his darkness, the last leaf clinging on. What was he making it mean? And in that moment, that fleeting moment, the glimmer of a thought broke through the weighty silence. I wonder what it would be like to be that leaf. Just imagine. Clinging on, clutching, holding on, gripping, not wanting to let go of the branch, or perhaps to the summer, perhaps to the last reminder of all the other leaves, the family, friends, who knows? What if that leaf was just being a leaf? Does a leaf hold on? Or does it just hang there? Just wondering, curiously wandering round and round inside your mind, full of the ways of nature, as you just notice that there is nothing to hold on to. There is nothing to let go of. Simply a connection to something greater. And try as you might to not look beyond. There is always something happening or thinking about happening that will be or already is part of this. And the moment came, and the wind took the leaf, gently, softly, kindly held in its whirl of invisible strength and power, and slowly held it, floating down, floating and falling, one day, falling 2 days, falling side to side and easing, lowering, getting closer and further, closer and further away from, all towards. So where isn't it when it's not there? And what isn't it like to be not here? And where wouldn't you be if you weren't there? And what wouldn't it be like to be not here? Gently, so gently, as the leaf came to rest on the ground, and the wind releasing her gently to the land of plenty, as all the other leaves had done before this one, and before that one that was once this one. And who knows how long before the next stage takes a hold, or perhaps there never is a next stage, as each moment seamlessly rolls into the next, constantly shifting, ever evolving. Changing and moving more and more as you move deeper and deeper into the warm and soft ground, the nurturing depths, naturally becoming the nourishment, the sweetness, taking on a different form, a new form, because to rise again, it had to change. And who knows if it knew it is changing as it's softened and dispersed, forming new connections, new ways of being, never knowing which way it is going or what it is going to become, just simply being and noticing. And who knows if it feels itself being pulled and drawn? Who knows if it even notices itself always moving in the right way, or left behind all that once was as it's rising up, pulled or pushed and pulled, rising up through. How does it know which way to go? It just knows you know. Rising higher and higher, and who knows how high it is going now. And as the land warms and the flow continues up and up, the buds beginning to emerge, poking their heads out of the branches on high. And how is this view now? And what else is different? What are you noticing now that you weren't noticing then? Now, as the sounds of the birds excitedly chirping on the branches, resonating new meanings from old. And do they even hear my voice gently offering words as they're bursting into this spring green, all wrinkly and soft, growing into their skin, continuously strengthening and opening more and more, opening to the new, and perhaps to the new ways of being, or the new opportunities, as you're sensing all the abundance of possibilities now. Because when it looked like it was coming to an end, it was only just beginning again. Always, continuously continuous. And as he looks on now with fresh eyes, the man knows inside that each leaf carries its own story, its own experiences. And when all abundant and together are just like heavy sails in the wind, so the winter storms would cause the tree to succumb and fall with all that weight, that resistance, the dragging and pulling. So the key to the strength of a tree lasting longer and longer is when it sheds its autumn gold. You see, nature always knows. You know. And golden opportunities will sparkle inside each time you see a leaf nestling into the grasp of the wind. Every time you see a falling leaf with childlike wonder, you could choose to enjoy this feeling inside now, knowing this. Have you ever caught a falling leaf? I wonder. And perhaps you could be wondering now, because it's good to wonder of all the possibilities that have been, that are, and are yet to come, and how many new opportunities. It's only for you to really wonder and know with every falling leaf, how far will you go now? And only when you're really ready to enjoy the wonder of the new sensations with every falling leaf, you will find yourself gradually shifting and moving and becoming more and more alert now, as your beautiful mind on any level is always seeking and reaching and striving. The question really must be, that's right, it's yours. What is it for you now? As you find your eyes opening, with your mind clear and alert, your body relaxed and strong. Enjoy.